This time we're going in a little different of a direction and taking a look at Mickey's Christmas Carol. This is obviously the adaptation of the famed A Christmas Carol, which has been adapted countless times. Here, we're given a look at the classic tale through the perspective of our favorite timeless Disney characters. Ebenezer Scrooge is suitably played by Scrooge McDuck, voiced by the great Alan Young. Young, who passed away at the age of 95 in the year 2016, was the only voice actor to ever play Scrooge McDuck to my knowledge, and his English drawl and brilliant vocal characterizations were among some of the best vocal performances Disney had ever produced, along the likes of other greats like Vincent Price.
I suppose you're going to have plump goose with chestnut dressing?
Yep.
And will you have plum pudding and lemon sauce?
Yeah, boy.
And candied fruits with spiced sugar cakes?
Yeah, will you, Tom?
Are you daft, man? You know I can't eat that stuff. Here's your wreath back. Now out, out, out!
If you've ever read or watched any adaptation of A Christmas Carol, you know the story. Scrooge is an ungrateful hag coveting his wealth like no other during a time of the year where giving is most important. Scrooge McDuck epitomizes that ever so much. From there on, what we're given is a moving animated adaptation that captures all of the necessary emotion that this story entails. For many of us who grew up loving these Disney characters, it may prove to be especially heartbreaking to see them go through some of the things they do in this Christmas special. Also, let us not forget that Disney is the king of absolutely scarring the emotional well-being of children. At one time or another, Disney has ripped out all of our hearts, threw them in the mud, and stepped on them, and this animated classic could definitely qualify to do so, especially being backed up with one of the most timeless tales ever told. With that said, Disney has also had a knack for bringing whimsical euphoria to life. This animated fable is no exception and perfectly captures the emotional compass that the story entails. This is a story about the goodness that lives in all of us, from every walk of life. This is a story about humanity, ironically being portrayed by cartoon animals, but in one of the most memorable adaptations of such a timeless story. The message isn't muddled one bit in this version, and is sure to instill that holiday cheer right into us by its close. Put this one on for the youngsters, and maybe have a tissue box ready, because you've got a Disney Christmas Carol.